back for another 10 tips to video, and this time I decided to 10 tips to a healthy life. Liked the idea of this one, and I was also checking with Brittany and I seen like, do you think this is a good idea for a video? Because I'm sort of, like I said, my title I'd like to give myself is a beauty and lifestyle guru, so meaning obviously everything from makeup to skincare to body care through to room design, through to organization, things like that. So I feel like healthy life is something I like to include. Recently, in the past few years, I've made a very big change to trying to, you know, make my lifestyle a lot more healthier, and I think it's actually worked. I feel a lot better. I look a lot better than I did, and I have a stronger confidence than I did. So I thought I would share 10 of my top tips with you guys of simple little ways to involve in your life to make you feel and look a lot better. So I hope you enjoy. Also, as a little side tip, I would like to just mention, guys, I have quite a few ideas for my 10 tips to videos, but if you've got any you would like to help me with, please leave them down below, because I would always like help for videos, because obviously you're the audience. I want you to decide what you would like to see. So if you have any ideas for 10 tips to, let me know what it is. So the first tip I have for 10 tips to a healthy life is, number 1, commit yourself to exercise on certain days. I didn't do this until about 3/4 of a year ago when I joined the gym and I started college. I dedicated every Monday and Tuesday, well, it used to be Tuesday and Wednesday, but Monday and Tuesday, to go to the gym and spend like about 2 to 3 hours at the gym. And since I've done that, there's a lot of times I finish college and I'm like, for goodness sake, I just want to go home, I'm so tired. But no, that's where you need to push yourself. I find that harder to get to the gym than actually when I'm in the gym. When I'm in the gym, fine, I'm there, I know I just got to do it and go home. But getting myself there was a few times where I skipped it and I felt terrible. I went home and I was like, I had like a guilty conscience to myself for not going. I've now got in that routine and I really would like to up it, because I've been doing that for a long time now and I want to up that to at least 3 or 4 times now. Tip number 2, don't feel the need to diet. I feel, this is my personal, once again, this is my personal choice. I feel that the times I've tried to go on diets, or I've tried to restrict myself from eating certain like carbohydrates, or if I want to refrain from meats or something like that, I feel that because I have mentally said, right, you're not having that, you're not having that, I want it more. So that is why I feel that diets don't work for some people, and that one of those people is me. So that possibly couldn't be you. You could possibly get on with diets and do them really well, but for me, that is one thing that I can't do. If I say to myself, you're not having this, it's the same with shopping. If I say you're not having that, you can't get that, you can't have that, I'll want it even more, because I'll just know that I'm not supposed to get it. But personally, I think that if you label yourself as on diet, you will not succeed as much as if you were to just say you're going to eat healthier. When you go out, you'll have something that has, you know, nice, maybe a little bit of pasta in it, as compared as your friends are maybe having a burger. So, you know, if you're saying you're cutting out carbohydrates, you can't have a burger, you can't have pasta, you can't have those things. And it's true that having too much of something can be bad for you, but you don't want to cut out main things. You want to have a nice balanced diet, and since I've been trying to balance my plate of food, that's also been a good thing mentally and physically for me. So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3, losing weight should not be your goal. By this, I don't mean looking appearances. That is definitely a goal to work towards. If you've got pictures up or you know your ideal size you'd like to be, that is good. That is what you want to work for. Personally, for me, this is very personal. I don't know anybody else who really does this. I don't step on the scales, and that's not because I am scared to what to see. I know my weight, I've seen it before, but the thing is I just don't like to label myself as whatever kilograms. I don't like to label myself as a number. If I like what I see and I'm happy with that, that is all I care about. If I don't like what I see, that's when I want to work. Now the thing is, like with my mum, she prefers to go on the scale and look at things like that, because if she can see that the number has dropped, she'll feel better. So that's what I'm trying to just like say, is that depending on the person, that really does matter. But personally, my tip, like I said, if you feel happy with how you look in the mirror, that's great. That's what you need to, that's what you're aiming for. If you don't, that's what you should aim to change. I want to lose 20 kg. Like, you know, of course you're going to see a visible difference, but I don't want you to be at the scales like, damn it, got another 7 to go. You know, you want to be happy at every step you take, not just when you get to the goal. So, like I said, this is a very controversial subject because it works different for some people. If it worked for you, take this advice from me because this is how it's worked out for me, and I think it's gone pretty well. Tip number 4, look up healthy meals. I am not somebody who particularly likes to cook. So I always, if I'm home alone, sometimes when my parents aren't back, because we usually have family dinners that are relatively healthy as it is, I'm going to be home alone. I do tend to try and make my plate balanced. Sometimes, true, sometimes I can't be bothered. Sometimes I just grab something out of the freezer and I'll eat that. Fair enough. Other times I will actually try to have rice, a bit of meat, some vegetables and like an egg. So I've got a balanced, you know, protein, carbohydrates, vitamins and minerals, and some bread for fibre. So I like to do that. It's quite, what's the word, where you feel excited about doing that, and you feel like when you're eating it you can still enjoy it because it's obviously rice. Like, I enjoy things like that, and meat, and you know that actually it's doing good for you as long as it's not fatty and obviously deep fried and things like that. Looking at healthy meals can be kind of fun if you want to mix up salads, or you want to do like a healthy veggie burger, or you want to do like low fat fries that are like grilled instead of deep fried. It's real fun, and it can get you into cooking as well. I'm not a cook, and no, I don't enjoy it, but sometimes I do actually get a kick out of balancing my meals. I don't know what it is, but there we go. Tip number 5, get as many people as you can involved. I joined the gym, and when I joined the gym, my friend joined with me, and then another friend joined, and now another friend has joined. So when you go, it's really good to motivate yourself. Like, if I feel like I don't want to go on Monday, my friend will be like, no, come on, we've got to go, we've got to go. And then another time she might not want to go, and I'll be like, no, come on, we gotta go, we gotta go. You motivate each other, and that is what has really been working out for me. I feel like I really enjoy when I go to the gym with my friend, because you can have a conversation, time passes by so much more quickly. Obviously when you're on the machines and you want that to happen, and it's just nice because you can just treat it as time with your friends as well, which goes back to my 10 tips of being happy. You get some exercise in to make you feel better, and you get to spend time with people you love. So it's a win-win, really. Friends and family, even if you go with your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, anything like that, that you can motivate each other, that is a huge, huge, huge thing to get you to your goal, because it will motivate you more than pretty much anything else. Tip number 6, enjoy fatty foods. This may seem like a funny tip, but it is one that you need to be very direct about. I don't mean right now go out and have McDonald's and tomorrow night have Pizza Hut and the next night have a chip shop. No. I mean, don't refrain yourself from them. I feel that you should still really enjoy them, and I feel like nowadays this is what's stopped happening. People eat junk food so much that they don't learn to enjoy it. It just becomes an everyday thing. So if, like, for example, my family, my mum and dad and me, we order pizza like from Domino's or Pizza Hut once a year, if that. Like, and when we do, it's kind of a nice night because you're like, oh, we're getting calorific foods. So you feel kind of like excited, when nowadays I feel like we just stop off in Burger King or McDonald's like every other weekend, and it just becomes a norm, and that is what you want to refrain from. So yes, I say enjoy them and learn to appreciate when you have a nice meal. Like, totally, like, have McDonald's even like once a month. Like, once a month is kind of an ideal situation. I don't usually have it that often either. It sort of depends on the month. Like, some months I might have it twice, and another month I might never have it. So, but yeah, I definitely don't have it on a weekly basis. I can't even remember the last time I had a pizza from one of the pizza shops. I can't even remember. But learn to appreciate it, and I think that that's when you'll understand what is a treat and what's not. Tip number 7, join a gym and pay for yourself. When I came home, I said to my dad I wanted to join a gym, and bearing in mind when we came home, I was still, obviously I hadn't got any income and things like that, so I was like, I want to join a gym, and he's like, that's stupid, Amy, I'm not paying for you to go to a place when you could go run outside, you could go walk outside, jog outside, whatever you want to do that's completely free. I said to my dad, I said, no, I don't enjoy the outdoors, because I've said this before, I don't really enjoy walking outside. I don't like the environment too much. I like to be in a controlled environment, an aircon room, a heated room, whatever. I said to him, no, I don't, that will not work for me. I won't be motivated enough to go. And he's like, I'm sorry, Aimee, I'm not going to pay out that money for you to go, because I know you won't end up going. So I ended up paying for myself, and like, that's fine because I have an income and everything now, but I started paying for myself, and I truly think that I wouldn't have been going as much as I am now if I wasn't paying for myself, because I know that that certain amount of money, which is still quite a lot of money for a gym, is coming out of my account every month. I'm paying for that. I'm working to pay for that. You feel a lot more motivated, like, I need to get my money's worth, I need to go, I need to get my money's worth. If it was my dad's, I'd sort of be like, yeah, it's okay, things like that, you know, because I didn't have to work for it. But I feel like if you can, or if you, for example, if you're younger, like, obviously don't go to a gym if you're too young, you don't need to be worrying about that stuff now, just keep an active lifestyle. But if you're in your like 17, 18 plus, in your 20s, whatever, any age, you obviously should pay for yourself. But if you're younger and you do want to go to a gym and you can't afford it, say to your parents you'll pay a certain amount, like maybe like even a quarter of it, whatever it is, just so you know that you are paying. Then you will feel obliged to go because you don't want to waste your money. Like last month, I think I was, what was I doing? I was away for a bit and I'd missed a whole month and I'd paid out for it, and I'm like, it felt really bad. I'm like, I'm paying for nothing. I'm just paying for nothing. So I think paying for yourself is really important, otherwise you won't feel motivated to go. Tip number 8. One I sort of follow but I don't, is find a goal, write it and put it up somewhere. I personally don't have a goal, like I said. I like to go off of what I just look at, but what I meant that is I put like an inspirational, you guys know I have on the back of my door up here, you won't be able to see it, but I have a big like wire thing that I have loads of memories on and things, and on there it's got a little piece of paper on there that says mind over matter. I find that a very inspirational few words that are on the back of my door, so when I leave I can see it, mind over matter, because you really, everything is up here. If you're not doing something or you're doing something you don't want to be doing, it's all up here. You need to sort it out here before you sort it out down there. So yes, mind over matter is a huge thing, and if I'm ever stuck in things or I ever feel like I don't go, I just say mind over matter, mind over matter, mind over matter, and I will convince myself then to go. So that's what I meant by put up your effort. But if you do want to go off of the scales, or you do want to go off a dress size, put up a big, like put up one that needs to be big. I've got a little thing on the back of my door, it's not about that big. To put up, my goal is to be a size 12, like size 14, whatever. That if that's your goal, put it up so you can see and it reminds you all the time. Tip number 9, one I found extremely useful. Get loads of inspiring quotes and photos on your phone. Now, I went through Tumblr, Instagram, Google Images, and I compiled a whole folder on my phone called Inspiration. It's just got a whole bunch of motivating pictures and quotes on there that I play when I'm at the gym. I put my phone up and I can see them, and I put it on a slideshow, and it's got pictures of like girls who were, you know, girls who before and after their workouts when they had dramatically lost weight, like Nike sponsor ads where it's like no pain no gain, one that's like excuses don't burn calories, things like that, and I just really enjoy those because they keep me motivated. And there's one on there that I found really funny. I won't be able to read it out though because it's so long, but it's like what it takes to burn off a Big Mac, and it's got like lists of things, and there's just loads of different quotes on there, and I just really enjoy that, like shut up and work out, things like that. I just love those quotes and they keep me really motivated. Another thing I would really like to mention is if you have Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, follow the pages on there that post regularly, that are motivation for you to keep healthy. My friend Sophie has just set up a Instagram account called Eat, Sleep, Workout, Repeat. I will try and link it down below, although I don't know if you can. She has just started this up, and I would like to mention it on here for you guys to go and follow her, because she posts on there pictures of like, she's been juicing, so she'll put like pictures of her juice and her meals that she has. She'll put up inspirational pictures of girls who have got, you know, really nice bodies that are fit, not skinny. So I would like to mention that, and I really would appreciate it if you guys could go over and follow that, because I've started following it and I have to say I am enjoying it. So this is the page, if you can see right there. She's got, like I said, she's got all these pictures up on there already of all these different things. And she's put in the bio, "The truth is there's no shortcut to fitness. In life, everything you get comes from working for it. The sooner you start, the faster you will achieve." Like, already that is inspirational enough for me. But she posts some really good pictures. So there's her along with a whole bunch of other ones. But I really appreciate it if you could go and follow her on that. Tip number 10. Drink a lot of water. This has all been sort of directed to workout, which is a huge part of your healthy lifestyle. But a simple tip that I've also mentioned in my skincare routine is that you need to drink plenty of water. I keep this right by the side of my bed and I always fill it all the way to the top, and I try and at least finish this once a day. Water is the most incredible thing you can get. So enjoy your water because it keeps you hydrated, it keeps you glowing, it keeps you moist. Keeps you hydrated, it keeps you moist. I was gonna say moist, that's not correct. So guys, this has been my 10 tips to a healthy lifestyle. Remember to leave down below any requests of 10 tips too for this series, because I would like to add them to my list. I hope you've enjoyed, I hope you took inspiration from this, and I'll talk to you all really, really soon. Ciao.